Fresh out of the mailbox, a little package in from Garcia's Jewelry. So Garcia's Jewelry reached out saying that they're making a handmade piece throughout that most jewelers won't touch with a 10-foot pole. Potentially one of the most complicated chains to make by hand, so much so that the majority of resellers all across the US outsource these chains from Italy. The question is, can Garcia Jewelry, although we've seen him pull gems off, the smaller the link, the harder it is to get beautiful detail. So did they pull off this Miami Cuban link in 5mm, including a handmade box lock with accessories? Did they pull it off? Only one way to find out. Let's roll my music so we can check out Garcia's Jewelry fully handmade 5mm Miami Cuban link.
I'm kind of a big deal.
Listen, more to my beautiful peoples, you know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Shout out to Garcia's Jewelry for sending this piece and sponsoring today's video for review. They were like, yo, we're starting to make what we feel is like an entry space for Miami Cuban links in a very difficult size, which is 5mm. Now, if you guys have been long-time subscribers, you know that 6 really is kind of the minimum where most brands will make it by hand. I know a ton of manufacturers that don't touch anything under 7mm because the process of making a Miami Cuban link already by hand is wildly tedious. So getting that small wire, coiling that small wire up, getting these tiny rings, and then cutting those each an individual tiny rings to all put these little pieces together becomes wildly time consuming, super annoying, probably not making enough profit to go through all that labor. And it's just so much easier to outsource it from Italy, get a nice 5mm Cuban link with their Italian style box lock and ship it on away. But Garcia's like, nah, we want to do it completely by hand, including the box lock, which I'm like, I gotta see this joint. So we got it on deck. So first, as usual, the Garcia Jewelry binder. We'll see what's in here if you haven't seen the videos in the past. Next, actual presentation. Better check that out. And they sent me, I guess, a little merch here. What the hell size is this? Size AL, like size all or like fat as fuck? Like, what are we doing?
No! I'm an overweight middle-aged man.
Look at that, a little Garcia's Jewelry merch there. Thanks, buddy, I appreciate that. I'll wear this to the gym. How fat do you think I am? It's pretty accurate.
Look at that now, huh?
So let's go right into the product review. So first, we're gonna be checking out the Garcia's Jewelry binder. For those of you seeing this for the first time, they usually send this, I believe, with every order, which is a full breakdown and detailed like analysis almost, including appraisal of your purchase. So for example, and I've shown this before, and if you've seen it in the past, fantastic, just skip forward. If not, they start off with their Garcia's certificate of authenticity with the breakdown and specifications of this joint signed by the sales team. In this particular case, it's a 5mm 24-inch 43.7 gram 10-carat solid gold handmade box lock with amethyst gemstone. Wait, isn't amethyst February? So they did this month's gemstone. Yeah, so if you got a February birthday, this could be your piece. And they got it at the appraised value of $1,929. Now, appraised value is not the purchase price. It is the value that you give for the insurance carrier to, God forbid you lose it. This is your appraisal and your potential gain. So we'll put that back in the folder. They always put their business card with phone number information, including something that most people don't put, which is their report analysis of all the elements within this piece, meaning that they put it under the X-ray gun and these are all the elements inside of this particular joint, making it 10.1 carats. So the time of the analysis, how long they ran the analysis, and the different metals. So the element is starting with AG, which is silver. Now we know AU is gold, CU is copper, and ZN is zinc. And these are the percentages all making up 10.1, which is over 10 karat gold as stated. So this binder automatically comes with all of your chain purchases. Now let's move to the actual chain itself. So here's the actual box of Garcia's Jewelry, which is pretty much nicer than all the boxes out there. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is very fancy. Now the inside box, very standard, but we're here for the actual piece. Let's open this puppy up. It has the light up box like everybody else, only this one is unbranded. nicely packaged. And one of the dope things about the Garcia's jewelry is that they don't do any flash plating. So the 10 karat color that you're gonna get is the 10 karat color. I think you can request it from them, but they actually don't do it naturally as most jewelers actually do. First thing I noticed was this amethyst stone. Ooh, very nice. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, 5mm for me is a bit on the smaller side. I am a 7mm fan personally, but I'm gonna be showing you this piece as well as inspecting it myself for the very first time. First, I'm gonna be looking at this amethyst. That's a beautiful, rich, deep, dark purple. Clean setting. It's flushed in the button, so it's not something that you personally feel. Now I'm taking a look at the box lock itself. Beautiful, beautifully done. You can definitely tell it's handmade. Look how the synergy just runs through the link. Like, damn, beautifully executed, tight links, very nice file. And for a 5mm, I know the camera gives it a lot of presence, but it really is a smaller size, but perfect for a daily wear, especially those who want to put like pendants on your Cuban link. This might be something that's 100% up your alley. But man, look at the detail, look at the color tone. So this is a color tone that you guys might not be used to because there is no plating on this joint. There's no flash plating here, there's no dip. This is the natural 10K color based on their elemental mix, because sometimes the color can vary a little bit based on the alloy mixes used, because everybody uses a different alloy mix. Some may use a lot of the same ones, but majority they're different alloy mixes. But this is the beautiful color of this natural 10K. Now 10K being the more affordable option, some people don't consider it real gold to the naysayers because it's under 50%. It's about 41.8 or 41.7% of its gold purity. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's wildly durable, and not having the dip, you're not gonna have much change on this appearance on this chain. So this is going to be what it's going to look like. But I'm very impressed by the overall appearance, the file, the thickness, the consistency that this chain is able to bring. Now let's see how this box lock is doing, because this is a handmade box lock. So let's check out these figure 8s. Damn, nice and tight. Good tightness here. Push button, that was simple. Nice clean presentation, stamped 10K for those who want that. Here's what the box lock looks like, completed and open. So here the click. Satisfying click, no loose ends. Now one of the ways to make sure it is a handmade lock is kind of looking on the inside. When it's casted on the edges, you can kind of see the casting or the difference. It's gonna be tough for the camera to see. Yeah, this is 100% handmade. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean, you can just tell based on the consistency of the links on top on this one. But yeah, this is, I mean, it's very well executed. Wow. And again, this isn't my piece. This is a piece for sale. This is available for you to purchase like right now. By the time that this video is coming out, this is already in their hands. So if it hasn't sold already, you have the opportunity to purchase this piece. There's really nothing more I can say about this. They executed this perfectly. Great click, super satisfying, super clean, beautiful polish, no dip, natural looking. Let's see it on neck. Once again, they did that shit. A very nice piece. Now I can't stress this enough. 5mm is a great size for women, for children if you want to get them that kind of piece, or if you're really low-key, want a simple chain, nothing too flashy, nothing too loud, because on camera it looks like it's a much larger presence. That flat profile laying on the chest just gives it that overall look and appearance. Now if the camera reflects that overall look that you're looking for in a piece, then this size is perfect for you. I still hold true to 7mm being my perfect daily wear, but when you want a smaller size in handmade that 90% of the people do not want to do at all, but the ones that do it, execute it to the T, you have that option there. Neck profile. Very handsome piece. You can showcase that amethyst to the side. If purple is your color, purple actually is my color, so I can pull it off perfectly fine, but it's so dark that it's just gonna look like a black stone kind of from a distance. But let's take this joint off and let's see if we can do a hang straight test, because I know a lot of y'all like that bullshit. So let's see if we can pull it off with this puppy. All right, waiting for it to stop rocking a little bit. This is done very well, man. Very, very well. There's your hang straight test. Trying to see if you guys can focus on it. That shit is pin fucking straight. Pin straight. Not even a curvature on the bottom. That shit is just moving because it's impossibly difficult to hold straight. Enough said. Proof is in the pudding. Listen, my opinion can only count so much. When you see it up close, personal, and for yourself, you ultimately make the defining decision if this purchase would be right for you. But as far as it being executed correctly, Absolutely is. And even with all this, they're having promos this month. So for the month of February, they're offering free diamond buttons or gemstones on their Miami Cuban links. Oh yeah, free engravings also. They're also apparently offering some discounts when it comes to getting sleek locks, bust down sleek locks and rolls, white gold, and even a little discount when it comes to upgrading your piece. So there's a lot of benefits here for checking out Garcia's jewelry. I just like to provide you guys with options, and you ultimately decide what's the best place for you to shop for your particular style. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Once again, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in this particular piece or any of Garcia Jewelry's items. Shout out to them again for supporting the channel and sponsoring today's video and showcasing their excellent work, and I continue to see the elevation going up. They're a problem. I'll see y'all stitches next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smooches.